guys, welcome back to another and probably the last Broncos fanatic video of this season. As we know from watching the game Sunday, the Denver Broncos got eliminated from the playoffs by the Kansas City Chiefs. Denver had a poor display of offense. Defense wasn't that great either. They allowed a lot of yards. Tyreek Hill once again couldn't stop him. Alex Smith even rushed for a touchdown. Travis Kelce just destroyed him. It was sad to watch. But the season's ended. The season's over. We got one more game against Oakland. They don't even have their starting quarterback. So, I mean, we need to beat Oakland. I want to beat Oakland. A win is a win. And against a division rival would be great. Even to end the season on a high note at least. So, with that being said, this is the last video I'll do about the Broncos playing. Now, there'll probably be videos that I'll do when they go to the draft and who they draft, or any off-season acquisitions that we have. I'll post my opinions on if, say, the Tony Romo rumor happens, or now the Tyrod Taylor rumor happens. I will post my opinion on what I feel if they come about. But yes, the Tony Romo rumor is getting some more steam due to the fact that, but there is rumor that there's some writing on the walls that's saying that they weren't impressed with Trevor, and Paxton's not ready. So they're going to need somebody to help out with Trevor and Paxton. So there's a Tyrod Taylor rumor due to the fact that Rex Ryan got fired. And then there's the Tony Romo rumor that's been circulating for months now. If we can get an O-line and pick up either one of those guys, I guess it'll be okay. I was impressed with Trevor. I like Trevor. I want to see what Trevor can do with an offensive line blocking for him where he's not running for his life. And also, Kansas City won. They sweeped us. Enjoy it, Kansas City, because it might not happen again. Just letting you know. There's nothing I can do about it, but it might not happen again. So enjoy it while it lasts. There's also a rumor going around right now that Kubiak might actually retire after this season. So he might not return as the Denver Broncos head coach. That's just a rumor. There's there's nothing backing it. It's just a rumor. He beat the run even though we had no offensive line. It was like, stop trying to force them to run the ball when we have no offensive line. And we're averaging like 2 yards a carry. And the end results is we're out of the playoffs. And no to Rex Ryan. I don't want Rex Ryan. Forget Rex Ryan. It's 2010, he ain't done anything. He sucked with the Bills. He sucks with the Jets. I don't want Rex Ryan because he's going to try and bring Rob Ryan in. And with the fact that they're saying right now that Wade Phillips might be a free agent next week actually. Rob Ryan is someone I don't really want on the team. I don't have a say in it, but yeah, no Rob Ryan. But if that did happen, who would you want as head coach? Leave it, give some suggestions in the comments. I want some feedback from you guys now. Since this is the last video, we're really going to have really chat about stuff like this. So who would you want to come in as head coach? There's not really any options out there. Definitely not Jeff Fisher. That dude sucks. We don't want him in there. We'll be looking like the Browns. There's not really any options out there right now. We'll have to see what happens after the season ends to see who gets fired and who stays, who sticks around. But right now, you only got you got Rex Ryan and Jeff Fisher. I think that's it. And Mike McCoy might be an option, but I wouldn't want him as a head coach. I want him as an OC, because he was a great OC for Denver. It's almost like when we picked up your boy from New England. I can't remember his name. But we picked him up. He was the offensive coordinator, and he came into Denver, and they really didn't have a good year that year. We started off 5-0, I think, and then ended up 8-8. And pretty much like how this year was. It started 4-0, and now we're going to end up with maybe 8-8, I guess. Probably 8-8. But it is what it is. It's time to move on past that, on to next year. But who would you want as head coach? Any options? Anybody you want to see? I know everybody always talk about the Bill Cowers, the John Grudens, whoever else is available out there. Well, we'll have to wait and see if Kubiak does come back. Then we can throw this around a little bit more. They deactivated DeMarcus Ware because he's going to have back surgery. It could be career-ending back surgery from what I've been reading over the past couple days. He's already talked about hanging it up. Done. I think Denver Broncos become a team where you can get your second win. Because everybody thought Peyton was done, the neck surgeries and all that stuff. He came into Denver and threw 55 touchdowns. Had the best offense ever to play in the NFL. Yeah, they got beat in the Super Bowl, but that offense was on fire. I mean, they were on fire that season. I don't think there's really anybody that can stop that offense. Definitely met them in Seattle. But other than that, there was nobody in the NFL that could stop that offense. So Peyton Manning proved, and he got another Super Bowl win. So you want a second win, you come to Denver. DeMarcus Ware did it. And that's the only reason I think Tony Romo, if it does happen, would end up coming to Denver. Because he saw what happened with Peyton Manning. And that'd be like his second win. You know, like I said, when you fix that offensive line, give him some protection, it might work out. I really don't. I mean, part of me doesn't want to see it. Because like I said, I want to see what Trevor can do behind a good offensive line. Get some big bodies up there, some 300-pounders, 3+, some big dudes up there. And get Trevor back there. Get a running game. We can get a running game going that'll help out the pass a lot.